Sige, once again, maayong buntag, good morning, and welcome in today's Kapihan Forum. So we have here atong mga guest discussants. We'd like to acknowledge si Ma'am Sandra Delfin, atong Senior Labor Employment Officer of the Department of Labor and Employment, Negros Oriental. So with her, we have Ms. Dalia Capristante, representing also the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office, atong focus sa Children's Program of PSWDO. I'd like to acknowledge also from a representative from Department of Education, Negros Oriental. We have also from Dumaguete City Social Welfare and Development Office, mga representatives from Sibulan, atong mismong Municipal Social Welfare and Development Officer. From Little Children of the Philippines, we have also G-Wave, atong mga schools officials from South City Elementary School and North City Elementary School. We have also from Social Action Center, Diocese of Dumaguete. And of course, we have from DYMD Energy FM. Okay, so we also would like to acknowledge atong those watching us on live stream over PIA Negros Oriental page. Thank you for watching us, and again, welcome and good morning. So today's Kapihan, in observance of World Day Against Child Labor on Friday, June 12, which marks the 27 years since the adoption of Worst Forms of Child Labor Convention that established in 1999. So this is to recognize mga causes of child labor and to find solutions to eliminate its worst forms of child labor. So busa, ato mga officials from the Department of Labor and Employment as well as the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office, niya karon, especially to continue its drive to eliminate child labor in the province in Negros Oriental. Kay lagi, si Negros Oriental has the highest number of child laborers or child labor cases in Negros Island region. So ato nang gi-recognize. So today, we will hold this Kapihan Forum to raise the level of awareness labi na sa atong child labor situation, unsay mga initiatives and programs to eliminate child labor and prevent child labor sa Negros Oriental, as well as we also discuss this year's observance sa World Day Against Child Labor. Ang atong tema, ikaw, ako, tayo, sama-samang pagkilos para sa Batang Malaya. So with that, atong paminawon atong mga bisita, atong mga guests, discussants, to brief us kung unsay sitwasyon sa atong child labor dinhi sa Negros Oriental. So we'd like to hear from from the Department of Labor and Employment. Please help me welcome Ms. Sandra Delfin. Aliyaw ko, Ms. Ma'am Sans.
Good morning to all. May buntag sa tanan. And before I will give my statement, I would like to apologize that our provincial head is not with us today because of urgent Zoom meeting. And we have a new secretary. I think you all know already, Secretary Tolentino. And then our child labor focal just came out from the hospital. So I am taking over as section head of the Workers' Welfare Program. Well, as earlier mentioned by Ma'am Jenny, the Philippines has been joining the worldwide celebration of World Day Against Child Labor since 2002. And our National Council Against Child Labor, chaired by the Department of Labor and Employment, spearheads the celebration for these annual activities. This activity is to raise awareness about the plight of our child laborers, because though significant impact has been felt already with the reduction of some of our child labor issues, but still it has to be sustained. That is why for this year's World Day Against Child Labor, the theme is Red Card to Child Labor, Fair Play for Children, Decent Work for Adults. This was launched, the Red Card campaign was launched during the saan na siya? Sa Morocco, Makarich, in Morocco, last March 2026, just this year. And the Philippines was represented by our regional director, Attorney Roy L. Buenafe. So this is a campaign where it was emphasized that to sustain the fight against child labor, it is a shared responsibility. So that is why, in line with this, our local theme is also, ikaw, ako, tayo, sama-samang pagkilos para sa Batang Malaya. So, kitang tanan, no, is involved, the educators, the NGOs, the media, and our LGUs, no, are involved in this fight because this is a shared responsibility and it has to be sustained ang atong pag-reduce sa atoang child labor. So, for this year, the Negros Oriental, the Doli, Negros Island Region, Negros Oriental Field Office will be celebrating World Day Against Child Labor in partnership with the local government unit of Manhuyod. And with us is our regular partner from the provincial government through the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office, sila ni Ma'am Dalia. No, they are part of the celebration. They have always been part of the celebration of Wadakal. And for this year, murag ubay-ubay ang ilang i-share resources for the children, the 150 children identified by Doli, profiled by Doli as child laborers, and 50 parents who will be given livelihood assistance who are also parents of child laborer. So ubay-ubay ni siya, and then aside from, that would fall under our regular advocacy campaign, ang pagpanghatag og mga resources, mga assistance sa atong child laborer or parents, that would fall under our Project Angel 3, a Doli initiative to fight against child labor in partnership with government, non-government, and private establishment and private individuals. So, ang atong mga bata karon will be enjoying school supplies. They will be receiving school supplies, hygiene kit from the province, protection gear, raincoat and boots. And then from private companies, they will have a lot of food cart, no? And then from the local government unit of Manhuyod, school supplies also. And also from Samura Farm, school supplies. And then from the PNP, chinelas ni Chip. They will be given mga chinelas, no? So, ang mga bata na to. So, nanaslay boots, napay chinelas, napay raincoat, napay pagkaon, and then some parents will be beneficiaries of our Doli livelihood program. So, dako ni siya nga event nato sa Manhuyod, and this will be on June 11 from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then we have partner agencies who will be giving orientation on child labor, orientation on anti-bullying from the PNP, from Doli, from Little Children of the Philippines. I think I saw somebody from LCP here. Yes, ma'am. So they have committed to give values and other educational inputs for the children. And then aside from that, we also have Info Service Caravan. So aside sa mga orientation from DA, unsaon nato pagpananom, other SSS will be there for on-site registration, annual confirmation, etc. The PSA will also be there. The IPHO will render dental, medical, and wala ang ilang HIV karon. So, and PhilHealth will also be there for the MDR. And then, what else then? TESDA, there will be skills demo for the parents. And then they will also be having service sa ilahang mga programs and services available for the community. So, ubay-ubay ta karon no, during the World Day Against Child Celebration, dili lamang ang atong pahalipay sa mga bata through their Dulang Pinoy, sa mga paghatag pagkaon, sa paghatag ng mga resources, but we also have info caravan for the parents and for the community from the different stakeholders. So diri nato makita ang atong solidarity with our partners and stakeholders who are into the fight against child labor. So with us also on that day will be the members of the first ever created Regional Council Against Child Labor of the Negros Island region, chaired by our Regional Director, Attorney Roy Benafe, and co-chaired by the Department of Social Welfare and Development. So I hope that through this campaign, the Red Card Against Child Labor, we encourage everyone, if you can post on Facebook, nga mag-red card sa tano, kay aron mo kuan sa social media ang awareness sa ato fight against child labor. So daghang salamat. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Ms. Sandra Delfin of the Department of Labor and Employment. Before we will proceed, ni Ma'am Dalia, I'd like to acknowledge not from the Philippine News Agency. We have also from the Provincial Public Information Office sa Capitol, and of course the Negros Oriental Provincial Police Office nga niya karon. So with that, we would like to hear from atong Focal of Children's Program of the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office. Please help me welcome Ms. Dalia Caristante, the support of the province on this fight of child labor.
Good morning. In behalf of our PSWDO, Mr. Hilton Jan V. Adrian, the provincial government of Negros Oriental, through the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office, supported the plight of Dole in eliminating worst forms of child labor. So first, we have this Provincial Council for the Protection of Children, wherein different line agencies work together to help and work for the development and welfare of our children. And usa na ni ana ang elimination of worst forms of child labor. So from that council, we had budget for the training of child development teachers and workers, equipping them on the knowledge, attitude, and skills in improving the parents' awareness on their role. Because the CDTs and CDWs are the ones training the parents of daycare children to become effective and efficient parents or responsible parents, so that they will protect and help their children, support their children to become an effective person someday and stay away from child labor. Then next, we also have budget for the organization of youth province-wide. We have this, we federated the Pag-asa Youth Association of the Philippines or any youth organizations province-wide. We equip the youth to become effective and efficient leaders someday and help encourage or remind the parents to be responsible in rearing up their children so that child labor will lessen or eliminate it in our province. We also provided skills training for them so that they can help their parents earn a living in a modest way, and they will continue their studies. We also, in support with the program Project Angel Tree of Dole, as what Ma'am Sandra shared earlier, we allotted some items. We provided support for the possible beneficiaries, the 150 children. We also have hygiene kits for them, so that to let them aware that we are here, we are doing something for their welfare, for their good, and the parents should be maybe awakened of their responsibilities to their children, because all of these things boils down to the parents who are not supportive to the welfare of their children. So from the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office, we are also trying our best to educate, to advocate responsible parenthood in the grassroots. We are coordinating with the local social welfare, to the child development teachers and workers who are the direct service providers who are equipping also the parents of their roles and responsibilities to their children. And hopefully these efforts can help or eliminate the worst forms of child labor here in our province. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, si Ma'am Dalia Cabristante of PSWTO. Sige, at this time, we would like to request, encourage ato mga participants nga niya karon, as well as those watching us, if you have some clarification questions based on their presentation. But before that, I think Ma'am Sandra will have an rejoinder.
Before we proceed, I would like to introduce first my co-workers from the Department of Labor Employment, our community facilitators, Idelina Arbas and Claire Gandalao. Upat ni sila nga naka-assign diri for Negros Oriental, but tuwa sa office ang duha kay in preparation sa June 11. And also with us is our former community facilitator who is now already in DepEd. No? So our community facilitators are the one who are profiling the child laborers and monitoring them after 1 year kung naunsa na ang atong mga CL. So this is the aggressive approach of the department. Kay before, number lang siya, karon gipangita na dyan nato og asa sila. So far, with limited resources, at least nakita na nato ang uban, and intervention has been given. They have been referred to other agencies. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Sandra, Delphine. Sige. Anybody would like to ask the first question? Do not tie microphone diha. And then please introduce yourself. One question, one follow-up. Kung wala pa, ako salay mo nagpangutanan ni Ma'am Sandra. Asa ang concentration areas sa ato mga child laborers din sa Negros Oriental? Kung sa po'y ilang, wingon tang child laborers, kinsa man na sila, unsa ilang ipang trabaho.
Our concentration in the profiling of CL this year, since last year also, is the top 10 poverty areas, no, as identified by the PSA. And then most of them are into agriculture. Okay? We are an agricultural province. Sugar, kuan pa jud ang main produce nato diri sa Negros Oriental. So bisag unsaon nato limod, maglisod jud ta kay in one way or another ma-involve jud sila sa trabaho sa agriculture, especially the family-owned farms, no? Unpaid workers sila, and then mao na siya pinakadaghan nato naa sa agriculture.
Kumikang top 10 nga LGUs asang ni sila.
Mostly in District 1 names. Our CF will help.
Sige, si Ma'am Edelina, ganing our colleagues in the media would like to know those areas. Ma'am
Sige.
Edel.
So, ang ato ang daghan nga identified profile child labor last year, so datay Bindoy, and then Ayungon, and then Manhuyod ang pinakadaghan nato nga na-identified child laborers, profile child laborers. Mabinay, and then also ang Shaton, naa sa District 3, Shaton. Tanhay, karon naa pero dili kayo ang Tanhay. It's more on naa sa Bindoy, gyud ang atong top 1.
Sige, follow up si Miss Judith Partlow of Philippine News Agency. Pareho ko, Miss Jude.
Yeah, good morning. This is just a follow-up sa katong share ni Ma'am Ganiao. We hope that you can provide us with the top 10, as Ma'am Jenny asked, because we also need numbers at the same time. And do you have any idea what is the population or the total number of profiled child laborers in Negros Oriental? And if I remember it right, Sandra, last year you also had this activity in Bais, di ba? And when we interviewed you, you said that most of them are from the agriculture sector, especially sa sugarcane plantations. And that some of them are also in school. So good naman ang klase karon. Is it still the same situation where these children go to school and at the same time juggle their time with helping work in the farms together with their families?
We have seen a significant reduction because of our advocacy in these areas, no? Through the assistance also of our local government unit, especially our Public Employment Service Office. So if we talk about Bais, medyo naana jud siya reduction because the LGU is giving them educational assistance katong na profile nato nga mga child laborers. And then I think they have already made it a regular program. They will ask from Dolly, kinsa may nyo na profile, and then they will be part of the educational assistance program to encourage the parents and the children that they will be in school. Because as we all know, education or in school is the best indicator that child labor is not anymore around in that community. So with DepEd also, we are coordinating we are referring these children who are into CL, child labor, once the milling season starts. And so far, our planters have been educated already. Ang atong mga kabo, mahadlok na pud sila because we have strengthened also our inspection sa mga asyendas. So, muna ang pinaka-importante jud karon nga anong doon na siya impact is ang tungod sa kaning atong pag-educate sa ato ang mga stakeholders, and that includes our planters, especially the small planters.
Sige, thank you. Do I rejoinder si Mama Dalia?
So in addition to the response of the government to our child laborers, our Department of Social Welfare and Development Office, through the local government units in Manhuyod and Bais, we enrolled some of the youth to our government internship program, wherein they were provided 10 days of work and given compensations for that. In support sa ilahang education and to help them dili na mo into child labor. So that's one of the programs and services provided by the DSWD, and our office, the Provincial Social Welfare, is also providing educational assistance to PIAP members to augment for their education. Thank you.
Thank you. Sige.
Relative to the data, our CF can provide you, but it is limited to the profiled child laborers and monitored by Dolly.
Sige. Makahatag ron si Ma'am Adele atong number of profiled child laborers din sa Negros Oriental or sige. Ipalihog lang ko kuan. Miss Claire of Dolly atong community. Diri lang ta sa tubangan, Miss Claire, kay para ang atong ubang mga members of the media would like to see you. itaw ga video sila.
Okay, good morning, no. For this last year, ni siya na mga profiled child laborers. So, for last year, we have 3,475 for the entire Negros Oriental. But, nakafocus ni siya sa LGU, Bindoy, Manhoyod, Mabinay. We also have Shaton and Santa Catalina. So last year we have 3,475, and out this year, kung siya ang female is 1,481 and ang male is 1,994. For this year, kay bago pa man mi start sa kuan mga February pa mi, and we concentrated sa La Libertad and Tayasan, gamay pa sa Pikas diri sa 3rd district. So we have 751 male and 543 ang female, a total of a total of 1,994. So as of this year pa sa 2026. So katong last year na among na profile, amo na siyang i-monitored. So out of sa 3,475, ang age out adto is 242, and then voluntarily withdrawn is 2,982. So gamay na lang ang CL nga nagpabilin, mga roughly mga 200 something na lang to. Wala na ko ani ang amo ang lang is ang gikuan na mga data nga katong mga na-withdraw na sila tungod sa mga advocacy, awareness nga gipanghatag, and then especially sa mga livelihood assistance nga gipanghatag sa DOLE, no. So karon dako-dako ang numbers of parents nga mahatagan og livelihood assistance. Individual sila, so dili na sila katong parts katong appeal sa association or group. Karon ang gi-concentrate is sa parents of child laborers, individual ang ilang livelihood assistance. So ang age out is 242, voluntarily withdrawn meaning sila mismo ang parents kay right after sa among profiling na amang gud mi i-conduct nga advocacy, and then amo silang gikpaan og commitment nga pwede ba nga mahawas nato ang inyong kabataan nga ni. So naami commitment nga ipakuan sa mga parents. So I think
Ms. Claire.
Thank you.
Yeah, but before that, I'd like to acknowledge atong school officials from City Central School and Kalindagan Elementary School. Sige, palihog ko sa microphone ni Judy.
Just a very brief question as follow-up itong gi-present na ganyan. What are the ages of these children who are, that have been profiled by DOLE as child laborers? Do you have that data?
Yes, we also have that data. Age bracket, please, for the profiled child laborers. Age bracket.
Yung minsan child laborer, 18 below.
Below 18.
So, di na sa ato ang na-profile unsay pinaka-youngest
Age bracket.
or oldest.
12 to 14. Kay mo naman is lang kusog mamunlay, kusog mo alsa, kusog ma...
Ang 8 is lamang lang sila into kanang sa mga
Sorry, ma'am. So, sa ikuan pa ni Ma'am Sandra, 13 to 14 or 11 to 14, mao na sila concentrated on sa farming, kanang sa agriculture. And then, na ay mga ma-profile na mo nga mga 8 to 10, mahimo silang at risk, kay mukuyog manggod sila sa ilang parents. So, mukuyog man sila. Ang daghan ani is not the paid worker, but katong family-owned nga mga kuan, kaning mga uma. So, kuyog sila sa ilang parents gyud. Kay mutabang man sila, kay wala man sila bayad pa sa lain. So, ang mga bata gyud ang manarbaho. So, kuyog ang 8 to 10, pero apil na sila og bunlay sa kilid. Pero ang mangusog gyud is katong 13 to 14. 15 years old.
Siya gawa sa farming, doon na tayo sa fishing.
Naa, ma'am, but gamay ra kayo siya nga percentage, mga 5% or 2% lang. Gamay lang gyud siya kay dili lisod man kaayo agatura nang mukuyog ra og manginghas. So wala jud kaayo mukuyog og katunang sa mga dagko nga mga prabal or kato mga paaling, wala na. So kuyog sila sa parents nila mang fishing pero dali lang kaayo ang time. So dili na kaayo sa fishing.
Thank you, Claire. Dito sa atong urban areas man, sans like Dumaguete, Sipulan, tabang Metro Dumaguete, doon na ba tayo na profile ng mga children working in the streets or in the other areas sa atong industry?
Yes, we also have here in Dumaguete and adjacent municipalities, but mostly are child labor in relation to 7610, meaning they are not paid, they are working for the family. No? Wala sila sweldo, pero gipatabang sila sa ginikanan pagtrabaho. So, child labor is a form of abuse. So, it falls under child abuse. No? And then, ang iyahang nature of activity is gatrabaho siya in hazardous, like kanang mamaligya o bulak, mamaligyag mga trapos boulevard, money, they fall under hazardous occupation. So that is why it is 7610 in relation to RA 9231. So child labor in relation, child abuse in relation to child labor. But still, amo na siyang gi-capture. Kay aron ma-refer namo sa local government unit because kung ani ang sitwasyon nga they are not employed, there is no employee-employee relationship, it falls under the intervention of the local government unit, no, sa atong mga CSWDO, MSWDO. But DOLE is still around to help them, especially sa livelihood intervention nila. So di po nato pasagdaan ra ang LGU. DOLE is still with us, and aside from that, we educate the parents, no. So yes,
So are
ma'am.
those kids in Dumaguete or in the urban areas na profile nato, are they in school in daytime or unsay role po sa atong education department for that concern?
Mostly are in school ang atong naadiri sa mga urban areas. Mostly are in school, unya kanarang humagklase, weekends, that's the time nga magtabang-tabang sila pamaligya kay pambalon lagi. Yun ay main reason para na ay pambalon.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Sanz. Any other reaction, question from our audience? Ma'am, palihog ko ma'am, please introduce yourself.
Good morning. I'm Edna Batuk, Principal of City Central Elementary School. We are just concerned, ma'am, because we are here. So, naghuna-huna maybe naa sa among mga student. But honestly, as of now, wala man good may idea. So, ningon ko, can we have the data after para we can help also sa school na apod may matabang sa mga bata. Kasi naa
We
sa
do
among
not
mga
have
school.
the name of the schools, no? Sa data. Under our system, it only says in school or out of school. No specific. Under the profiling also, there is no specific schools.
Okay.
The names of
But
the
names maybe can...
Yes, ma'am, mga iputawan mi kay para
I think
tabang ni.
in relation sa data privacy, I think they need to request from our office.
Okay. Pero I was asking ni ma'am nga, ma'am,
Excuse ma'am, naman mo yung database ma'am, no? Sa mga estudyante tanan.
we have, ma'am.
With that, pwede ninyo
Amo, ay, iba na
ibangga.
to. Okay.
Ma-determine ninyo asa ni nga school.
sige ma'am.
But we need your formal request to the office addressed to our regional
Yes.
director.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Regional Director, Department of Labor and Employment.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
For the meantime, the regional director lang sa, no? Kaya I think with the new secretary, there will be a rigodon of directors. So, possible nga, mabutangan na tag-regional director full-time. Kaya ang ato karon is only interim. He is the regional director of Region 7. So, hopefully, matagaan na may under the new secretary.
Okay. Sige. Any other reaction, questions from our, especially to atong mga NGOs? Doon na ba may concerns? Atong mga, yes, let's hear from Ma'am Jessa. Jessa Moliniera of DYMD Energy FM.
Yes, hi, good morning. So my question is na discuss naman nato ang mga profiled mga child laborers. How about sa ato ang mga profiled nga mga parents of child laborers as of now pila na diri sa Negros Oriental?
More or less the same data because most families have one child laborer panagsalang anay duha in the family. No? So the data is more or less the same.
Yeah, and aside from that, I understand nga katong gi-mention ganina nga a lot or kadaghanan is kana ganing nag-iyarag kaugalingon nga mga uma. So kadtong mga child identified nga mga child laborers nga dili ilaha, especially kanang mga hasyenda, is unsa kay gi-mention man to nimo ganina Ma'am Sandra nga inyong gi-strengthen, no? So unsay possible nga himuon sa DOLE kon ilahang masuta nga or kada ganing kanang nasutan nila nga na mga child laborers sa ilang mga siya.
Child
Mga
laborers.
sugar planters nila, sa inyo, na-coordinate ba mas mga sugar planters?
So child labor with employers na situated in the agricultural sector. So what we do, since child labor is a social problem, our approach is developmental. Dili po ta dayon mokiha sa ato ang employers, but number one is to educate them. And then also, we educate the parents. And then we refer them kung asa nga office ang angay makahatag og additional intervention aside sa MUA. But if it will persist, and then I think that's the time that we will have an iron fist to enforce the law. So ang ato yung initial is developmental. I-edukar sa nato ang atong mga employers and then ang ato ang mga parents. And then we see to it that the children are in school, we refer them to the pen. So far ni wala namang kaayo tay mga kuan karon kani mga employers, more on family owned. Kaya ang atong employers manggod, especially the sugar planters who are members of Sugar Planters Association, are also educated by their association to be conscious about the child labor law because they know the penalty. No? So sila man ang makuanan, ang mahasngan ng ato ang mga employers. Munang mutabang po sila advocate nato. If you look at some of the agenda, nadyo na sila yung mga signage nga gidili ang pagdawat sa ubos sa 18 anyos at ang mga dagkong planters. Thank you.
Sige. To verbalize yung unsa goy hinungdan unsay causes ni aning child labor. Diri ras Negros Oriental pero generally unsa man na.
Generally, Jud, is ang kalisod, ang kapuprihon, no? Ang pagpanganak og daghan nga ang resources pud nga ila sa ginikanan dili pud kasarang sa needs sa atong mga kabataan. And also is peer influence kay nagtrabaho to yan silingan nga nakapalit og kuan cellphone so madani mo sulay pod. And then once makadawat sila kwarta, lami na kayo nila na. So, muusan na sa among malisdan pag-withdraw nila kung makatilaw na sila sa sweldo. So, muna, pag naay gang anak nga cases, ato dyan na siyang ipa-case study, amo dyan na siyang i-conference with MSWDO or with the mayor sometimes, no? Kay aron do na joy kuan ba magdalang pang kuan na lamang pod nga monitoron jud sila. So muna siya Ma'am Jean ang kalisod jud, poverty is the root cause of all evil.
Sige. Sige, thank you kay ang Negros Oriental na pod is even the Negros Island region na kuan man recognized as one of the poorest areas in the country. Sige. Ni-mention nito sa Ma'am Dalia nga kuan dunay fund allocation kaning for the labi na to aning niyong program to eliminate the child labor din sa province. So I don't know if makahatag batas sa pila gyud allocate sa provincial government for this particular program, Ma'am Dal.
Okay. So from the PSWDO, we only budget capability building if, for example, in Zamboanguita and in Mabinay in 2024. So Dolly coordinated with us and we allotted budget for the training of manicure, pedicure for the parents of child laborers in Mabinay, and food processing for the parents of child laborers in Zamboanguita. So this year, we don't have any request, but we allocated amount for the distribution of raincoats and rain boots to child beneficiaries for the Project Angel Tree program. But as to the specific amount for the budget, ma'am, we do not have that unless there is a request for such training or activities.
Sige, thank you very much, Ma'am Dalia.
And I would like also to recognize our provincial social welfare and development office because their GAD budget and their budget for vulnerable children, especially from the Provincial Council for the Welfare of Children, they have been supporting Dolly in our fight against child labor through their budget allocation. So kami ang mo implement usually sa ilahang budget for trainings, for advocacy, and now for the support of children sa ilahang needs sa school for this year. So we would like to recognize that they have been helping us since. In fact, in our child labor monitoring, they provided us with laptop so that we can have a database nga naa sa laptop na dili mahilabtan sa laing programs now. So thank you so much for that support, especially ni Ma'am Dalia kay naa sa iyang tumoy's bullpen ang iyahang pag-recommend to the governor. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Sandra. Any other reaction, questions from the audience? Kay mangutanag ta sa ato mga schools officials nung I don't know if doon na ba mo'y case or nahibalan or isagula granting nga naa ug mahibawan ninyo nga ang inyong estudyante it's either ni drop out o sige absent kay tuwa na maligyag bulak, mani, or whatever. So, unsay role, unsay inyong mga measures, ana, ma'am, or sirs? Palihog ko sa microphone.
Hello, ma'am. In the case of City Central, I have encountered one child. Pag-abot sa school, matulog siya, then dili ra hilabtan, magtulog tong lab, sagdaan na lang sa maestra, then mo absent, ana, wala na. So, ningon ko nga, dili na ni siya pwede, gipatawag ang parents, wala man pud ma'am, wala man pud dili pud, wala pud know-how ang parents, wala jud. So, gidala ra gud to na mo, then dili ko ni siya pwede papasaron, kay matulog naman siya. So, I told the teacher nga, during enrollment, please, kuanan dyan nga name, kay kinalan mo ato dyan sa office. Wala niya ato sa office na enroll. So karon first day patuan ako kay kinahanglan mag face to face jud mig. Kay di jud siya pwede ma'am kay dako na pud ang edad niya matulog na siya dito. So karon kay hopefully nagkita na mi hasway naman siya ma'am. Si kada adlaw ha adtuon tikaw matulog kay ka dili. Nahuman na to first day man gahapon. Nagkita mi sayo siya gana Prisco. Very good kayo ka kay ningon ang teacher wa jud ka natulog tibot adlaw. Padayunan na ha. Labi niya makayang face mo, masum lang magmula hutay siya taman dyan sa March.
So with that, ma'am, di ba mo ka ng monitoring house visitation?
Naa ma'am, pero pag adto pod wala po ng mga ginikanan kay naninda ing ano ya ting klasira magud mo at after school days school hours sa pod ang teacher mo adto kay sulod nun, ba, ang mga balay niya, mga video riski-riski, pag kinapot to yung mga, ano dyan, 5 to 6, more dyan ay kaya sa teacher, kay, man na sila. Taman man, 4 o'clock ilang klase, or 4 to 5. So, pero, concern good ang teacher, sige siya gaadto na ako, matulog na good, ako po pasagdaan mo, karon man, basod lang magmuhalahutay, kaya different naman siya sa una nga, grogi kay nga no, mag-atang sa 7-Eleven sa Bagakay, o manang mamarking, dugay siya makatulog, kay mamarking man siya para balon. Oh, pero nakita na ko siya ganiya sa'yo, galakaw ra siya from Bagakay. Active na pan siya Japon, baso lang magmulaw tayo. Sige, tikaw, monitor ha, ato na po sa imong klase. Ako lang yung anak, Jud man parang, kaya wala man mi amo, biya po nang tabanganay man mi ani sa kuwan. So, baso naman, hopeful ko nga, makalahutay in tawon ang bata niya. Di ba, po kay kabalo Jud siya as in sa klase. Matulog ding. Dako na po siya edad. Luoy kaayo ma'am, kung what siya aki. Thank you, ma'am.
So with that case, Ma'am Sans, kay ibalaan man din nga, watch your carboys man day siya, kung unsay atong murag respond to that case kay, pwede man siya katong kinikanan, tabangan, na dili na pa atangon dito para continue ra iyang pag-eskwela, dili makatulog.
With that case, pwede ang atong DepEd mo request for conference together with us and the City Social Welfare and Development Office. Kay ang program nila kanang Parking Boys, so dili man siya ma-fall anak kay below 18 siya. And then our intervention, we will target sa parent. Unsay mahatag nato sa parent kay ngano man ni siya nang trabaho kay basin way ikapliti or way ikabalon. So pwede ra sa jud na siya ma'am nga interagency ang magtabanganay ta. Yeah, letter lang, email. Basta lang na ay kuan nga kuanda then we will try to profile if na sa among database or basig na sa among database, and we will give priority for recommendation sa iyahang if ever na I need for livelihood assistance ang parent, and then we will educate the parents and including the child.
Sige, additional ni Ma'am Dalia.
So, in addition sa suggestion ni Ma'am Sandra, pwede po tama makikoordinate sa barangay kung wherein nag-reside ang bata. Kaya na may mga barangays na nasa sila educational assistance. Maybe they can prioritize this child or the family to avail of their programs. And the barangay also has the responsibility for the welfare of the children. So maybe they can recommend that for educational assistance from the city. Okay. So, kanino mag-work na tatanan, kaya dili naman usa ang responsable sa welfare sa bata. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Very good recommendation. The barangay has to be involved because we have the Barangay Council for the Protection of Children. Dili lang kay sa papel na they have to be functional, no? Kay lami kay mga report and then papel lang, they have to act on this because sila man jud ang dunay jurisdiction, sila'y makamonitor. Kaya bisag unsahon natog intervene, wala pud ta diha, no? So mobalik ra gyapon. So at least kung ma-assign man ni siya sa barangay, makamonitor sila. Thank you.
Sige, palihog ko.
Fortunately, City Central is helped by 5 barangays. We have Poblacion 1, 2, 3, 4, and Kalindagan. But unfortunately, siya gika from Bagakay. So I have to contact the barangay captain kay wala man siya sa among catchment barangay nga mo help jud sa City Central. Wag gud mi nakakita pa sa iyang barangay captain. So that is why that will be our first move to contact the barangay captain, ma'am.
Yes, we can have a conference together with the barangay, the CSWDO, DepEd, and DOLI. Because our community facilitator is from Bagakay. Si Idelina, and her sister is the GAD focal. So I think matabangan dyan na natog monitor siya, ma'am.
Then I will also talk with my teachers kay maybe napay lain sa pagkakaroon siya among nakitaan, maybe napapadagay lain man so para pong sa usaraguan. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So I think doon ay pangutana online, Roy. Palihog ko sa microphone ni Roy. ay nangutana online.
Yes ma'am, mayong buntag ninyong duha. Kaning pangutana gikan sa atong online viewer o kauban pud namo sa media si Sir Mike Ramo. Unsa kon yung inyong reaction sa PSA data na ang workforce starts at the age of 15 years old? So kani gikan ni sa PSA na data nag-present recently to the media. So mo kuno unsa reaction kuno ninyo ana?
By law, it is allowed, but there are exemptions. No? So, do not a working child permit for those like kanikarong shooting nga incognito. I hope this is coordinated through the tourism office, no? I hope those children involved will be processing their working child permit with us, those that are below 15 or below 17. So, kining incognito, nagsugod na sila, but ni adto ra sa office nangutana about working child. Until now, wala pa ini process. I hope you can help us with that.
Sige, okay ra tong 15 years old, Mike. Basta. Basta na permit. Sige, dili
Ada ka sa bylaw, it's allowed also.
Okay, balik tang Miss Judy. As long as dili Alsardos, Mike, nakakadihay kuhan, mga helper na 15. Sige, Miss Jude.
Okay. I don't know if anyone from our panel of reactors can answer this, but I'm curious. Child trafficking, is it under the jurisdiction of DOLE? And then have we monitored children being trafficked from here? And what are we doing about it?
So the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office is working on the advocacy about child trafficking. We also have financial assistance for those trafficked children and family. And we also have programs and activities. We coordinated with the members of the Provincial Council for the Protection of Children to monitor, to track, to report, and we have different advocacy programs regarding traffic victims and trafficking activities. So we have a certain amount to augment for the financial needs and advocacy. We have series of advocacy trainings for different stakeholders province-wide.
Usually, trafficking happens because of labor recruitment. And usually, among dyan na siya kasagaran, no? Kay, in fact, even if they are recruited for sa mga bar, still, trabaho man na. So, usually, work-related ang atong human trafficking. In fact, last year, we rescued in coordination with our counterpart in Bacolod and through the request of our local government unit of Ayungon, 49 sakadas who were illegally recruited to La Castellana, and they were in a deplorable condition, kay galisod sila og kaon, and then dili sila makagawa sa ilang barracks. So nag-request lag assistance sa atong mayor, and the mayor through their PESO coordinated with our office, and unfortunately there were 4 minors in those group. So we activated our Sagip Batang Manggagawa Quick Action Team. This is our enforcement using our inspection authority para makasulod ta sa establishment. Kay kung korte-korte pa ta para makasulod, madugay. So, we have this Sagip Batang Manggagawa Quick Action Team, SPN, QAT, and this was activated immediately. So, our Bacolod office with our inspector and LGU representative, the PNP, the PESO, and the social welfare were there in La Castellana, and they were able to extract these 49 workers. So nabalik na sila diri karon, and then nalisod na pud mig pangita nila kay for other assistance kay nandiretso pog trabaho sa laing mga katubhan. Except sa children nga ato jung gipaditan ang atong ginikanan nila pagbalik sa trabaho.
Okay, sige. Thank you very much, Ma'am Sandra. Any other question, clarification from our participants nga diha karon? If not, sa ato sang online, those watching us. Wa na ka or atong ubang, I don't know, sa Sibulan doon na ba tayo na-identify si Ma'am MSWDO? Nga-identify nga mga child laborers or traffic
So
children?
far sa Sibulan, wala mi na-identify as of 2025. So, naami nadawat nga profile from Doli last 2020 pa to. Oo. So, na-address po tong uban ato nga mga CL. Ang lamit, ang amo ato ang barangay Enrique Villanueva nga mo'y kinalayuan sa Sibulan. So, mutoy amo ang natagan po mga interventions with Doli.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am. Doon na pa ba yung mga reaction, clarifications? I think ato nang naibalan from Dole unsay sitwasyon. Sige, I do na ba additional input na katatong red card sa child labor? Is that all of us or tanan sa Negros Oriental or over the country?
This is an international campaign, the Red Card to Child Labor. This is an output of our global conference in Morocco where our regional director was the representative of the Philippines. So this is a reaffirmation of our shared responsibilities as mga stakeholders nga kitang tanan, the red card, we should help in fighting against child labor. Kabantay mo sa soccer, di ba? Ma-red card ang player. Mo na siya ang kuan nila. Nga red card to child labor. So hopefully you can join our campaign. Pwede ba? Like from the G-Wave, maka-red card sa ta and send it to us so we can put that in the social media para makuan nato nga daghan jud ang stakeholders nato against child labor. Also from DepEd sa schools ninyo, sir, just raise the red flag and then send it to our Facebook. Pwede ra ninyo ma-search ang DOL NIR.
Sige, right after we conclude our kapihan, kung wala mo ipangutana na or clarification from our audience, we'd like to request our guest panelists for final statements. Then right after, we will have photo opportunities or magpa-hulagway ta with the red card. Sige, we'll start from Ma'am Dalia Cabristante for final statement.
Okay. The provincial government of Negros Oriental through the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office, though we are not directly involved with the trafficking and we have no direct beneficiaries, but the PSWDO is working hard with the other agencies. We work with them to combat trafficking, to combat worst forms of child labor. So we work with them, we work with the LGUs, we work with the barangay officials, we work with other agencies in combating worst forms of child labor. So we have we allotted a budget to equip, to enhance the skills of our direct service providers so that they can help us, especially our child development teachers and workers, because they are the direct workers in the barangay level who can report to us, who can suggest programs and services needed for our beneficiaries or the child laborers in their barangays. So hopefully all of us will coordinate with each other, and if our agency is needed for the support, we are very willing to have our technical and resource augmentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dalia Cabrestante of PSWDO. Let's hear from Ma'am Sandra.
The Department of Labor and Employment implements the Child Labor Prevention and Elimination Program in line with the Philippine programs against child labor. Dolly cannot do it alone. That is why ikaw, ako, tayo, no? Sama-samang pagkilos para sa batang malaya. So that is our theme for this year's World Day Against Child Labor. This is to remind us on the plight of our child laborer, that it is a shared responsibility for all stakeholders in the fight against child labor. Magtabanganay tang tanan para masugpo ang child labor. And Dolly cannot do it alone. That is why we are appealing to the different stakeholders to help us. And Dolly has been very grateful to all our partners. We have the PNP, di gunis lang mo bulag nato, no? Especially in the rescue operations of child laborers or traffic victims. Ang DepEd nato, ang ilang hoan, inigduol nato, sulat lamang, tabang jud sila sa atong profiling. Ang atong NGO, sila si Ma'am, nagkadiin-diin na si Ma'am Sandy nga NGO, naagyod kanunay kanamo, especially in our advocacy. Ang atong mga MSWDO sa different municipalities, they have been helping us, especially in the case and take of these children. And other NGOs like the Local Children of the Philippines, no? And our media, salamat kay ninyo, and this is an opportunity for us to raise the awareness. Thank you for your presence today at sama tayo sa pagsugpo sa child labor. Ikaw, ako, tayo.
Okay, so with that, we'd like to encourage ato mga participants, those watching us, kung sa'yo gihangyo sa atong Department of Labor and PSWDO, atong what we have learned today, ato sang tabangan kay the province is top province nga mao ay taas og child labor cases sa Negros Island region. So kitang tanan nga dili lamang niya karon, mo ato lang i-share what we have learned today. Mo nang among gihangyo nga katong ilabi natong taga atong media, amo sang gihangyo nga ipalaganap ang atong mga child labor issues and concerns sa Negros Oriental. So with that, maayong udto natong tanan og daghang kayong salamat. But before that, ato sang gihangyo,
Hangyo nato ang tanan for the aside sa
Palego,
photo ops, ang among
distribute.
campaign sa Red Card Against Child Labor, pwede ba ta maka-raise sa card in support in the fight against child labor?
katong mga cards nga gidistribute, pwede ka rin sa atubangan para maka-photo ops ta. To sila si ma'am dito, atubangan. Para siguro ato na lang pareon dire sila ka. Magunit ta sa card, red card. Ngayong doon na tayo. Arita dire sa likod na to doon, ha? Dili pag ma-picture mo, dahil i-post sa Facebook pages or personal. So magpa-picture mo individual o arita kitang tanan dire. So dali mo. Arita dire sa tubangan. Linggo lang na para makita sila. Arita sa tubangan dayo isa inyong card. Kaya tong kuan baraha sa
Para makita ng kasayay.
sige.
Sige, ready ng tanan. Pag-inon ako, sama-sama para sa Batang Malaya, palihog tag race atong red card.
Ang pag-raise na hato pong ga-photo na mo palihog po pataas kaya nawong ang makita niya ang card wala.
May mani ako kay gamay.
Sige, picture sa aming gaana. Gaana.
Pag-ihap ko, di ba? Para pagalit nila.
Ready? Negros Island Region, sama-sama para sa Batang Malaya.